They say every cemetery has a keeper, a soul left behind to guard the dead or trap the living. Some call him a protector, others, something much worse. This is the story of the Raven Hill Cemetery, and the one who never left its gates. In 1976, a local boy named Colin dared his friends to spend a night in Raven Hill, a 100-year-old cemetery on the edge of nowhere. They brought flashlights, snacks, and a Ouija board. Just after midnight, they saw him, a man in a wide-brimmed hat, standing under the archway, not speaking, not moving, but watching. The kids ran, all except Colin. He stayed and wasn't seen for 3 days. When he returned, he wouldn't speak. He'd claw at anyone who tried to take him home. Locals say the gatekeeper isn't a man. He's a test, a warning. You're safe as long as you follow the rules. Rule 1. Never walk in after midnight. Rule 2. Never speak to the figure. Rule 3. If he speaks to you, run. Over the decades, dozens of visitors vanished near Raven Hill, and every time, someone would claim to have seen a man in black by the gate, smiling. In 1993, a cable crew filmed an episode at Raven Hill. They interviewed an old groundskeeper named Elias. He said he'd met the gatekeeper, and he wasn't human. He watches to make sure the dead stay dead. But sometimes, they ain't the ones trying to get out. Halfway through the taping, Elias began shaking. He said, "He's standing behind you." The feed cut out. The cameraman disappeared that night. Elias was found dead 2 days later, face frozen in a scream. Was the gatekeeper a ghost, a demon, a forgotten god of burial rites? One theory, he's the spirit of a plague doctor who buried the unclaimed dead during a 19th century outbreak. Another, he's a punishment, a soul condemned to serve as the doorway between this world and what comes after. Those who survive an encounter report the same thing. He never turns, never speaks, until you blink. And then, you wake up on the other side of the gate, where the sun never rises. If you ever see him, don't approach, don't ask him for anything, because the gatekeeper guards more than graves. He decides what comes out, and what never leaves. Subscribe Midnight Fear for more horror videos.